Hey guys, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Dr. Tonya with Bounce Back Daily. And I wanted to hop on this morning to share a revelation that I had this morning from my quiet time. This is something I was really shocked that all of this now makes sense. If you've been following me for any length of time, you guys know that I am a fan of low carbohydrate, high fat, ketogenic meal plans, and that I have been eating that way off and on for years. You guys know that. And you guys know that I recommend for cancer survivors that you eat that way, really, and that you should limit or eliminate the amount of sugar that you have in your diet. I have stressed that for years, but I had a revelation this morning that I really never explained why I give that recommendation, and I got a new revelation to make it all make sense for me. A revelation that I really honestly didn't have before today. I just knew that what I was recommending, just felt right. But now I have that revelation and that understanding that I wanted to take a few minutes to share with you guys this morning. So, I want to go back to the beginning where it first started for me and, just be completely transparent that I got into the low carbohydrate space because I personally wanted to lose weight. It was a couple of years after my cancer, and I had gained a significant amount of weight, and I was really just trying to lose weight. And keto was all the rage at the time. So, but because of the concerns about the amount of fat that's in the meal plan, I did my research. I'm a physician. I had to make sure that, you know, it looked good, it worked, but I wanted to make sure it was safe because I didn't want anything that was going to, make me unhealthy. So, and in doing my research, I found out that this type of eating was so much more than just weight loss. And of course, I started eating that way, lost a significant amount of weight, and got significant other health benefits from it as well. But one of the things that I came across while doing the research about this way of eating was that cancer cells actually use sugar 50 times faster than a normal cell in the body. So it just made sense to me that if you have cancer or if you've had cancer and you could possibly still have, microscopic disease in your body that could grow, that you don't want to feed your body anything that it can use to make the cancer grow faster. So that just made sense for me. So I started recommending that cancer survivors, severely limit or eliminate the amount of sugar in their diet because you don't want to eat anything that's going to make your cancer grow. you know we've been down the treatment road once, we don't want to go down it again. So that's been my recommendation, and that's why I have continued to eat off and on this way for years. But and because of the healing nature of this meal plan, we no longer call it keto in the space. People who are, in this space, who are trainers, fitness coaches, dietitians, physicians, we now refer to this way of eating as therapeutic carbohydrate restriction because we realize that the therapeutic nature in eating this way is healing the body. And if you've had cancer, if you've had um, in the recent past, near past, that your body has already demonstrated to you that it needs healing. So, and one of the other things that I've realized too in the recent past is that I've reconnected spiritually with Jesus Christ, and I read the Bible, and I've realized that the Bible is an amazing resource that gives us principles to live by. And one of the things that I've realized in reading the Bible is that God made food, and he said that all food is good. When Noah and his family got off the boat after the flood, he basically told them that all plants and animals, seed plants and animals, were yours were yours for food, that you basically could eat anything. So he was not restricting anything in the way of food to them. Now, there are certain things he put some guardrails around, but for the most part, whatever. So to think that meal plan that is going to restrict entire groups of foods forever is unrealistic because that's not God's plan. But one thing that I did realize in reading the Bible and studying over these years is that God has created the world to operate in seasons. And what you eat in one season of your life is different than what you eat in another season of your life. So, for example, when you're a baby, what you eat as an infant is completely different than what you're going to need as a growing child. If you're someone who's training for a marathon, what you eat and require is going to be different from somebody who's just, living their regular life, day-to-day activity. So, but again, if you've had cancer, if you have cancer, you've had cancer in the recent past, your body has demonstrated to you, your body, your metabolism, your immune system is demonstrating that it's in a season where it needs to be healed. And in that season, that requires a different way of eating so that you can heal your body. And that was the amazing thing that I've realized because I have been cycling off and on this way of eating now for about 4 years. And there are certain things that my body used to struggle with that it no longer struggles with. And I am like amazed that now, you know, I can really be liberal with my diet. There's a certain way that I eat most of the time, but I can go on vacation, enjoy holidays, enjoy, celebrations without any guilt, without any fear that my body's going to react to it because it has been trained and it has been healed by the way that I have eaten in the past. So, this gave me a great revelation that, for a cancer survivor, who has had cancer recently or who has cancer now, that you may be in a season where your meal plan needs to be strict and you need to follow a certain way of eating until your body is healed. But that's not a forever thing. Once your body is healed, then you go into a state of maintenance. So you're able to liberalize your diet and eat different things. So, and that's the beauty of what I have learned and realizing that the information that I found about how cancer metabolizes sugar, and the recommendations that I made were not incorrect. They were just incomplete. And now that I know the full circle of how this should work, I'm really excited to make recommendations for you. So, if you're finding this interesting and you're in this season of your life where your body needs healing, I invite you to, listen to a masterclass, a free 1 hour live masterclass that I'm putting on. It's called Amazing After Cancer. Even if you still have it, I share more information about nutrition and diet, which is what we talked about today. But I also go into emotional healing. We go into, mindset shifting so that you can create an amazing life after cancer, even if you still have it. There is always room for change. So if this is something that you're interested in, direct message the word ready, READY, either in Messenger or in direct message in Instagram, and you will be sent the information that you need to get on the wait list for this masterclass because it's going to be happening pretty soon. The date hasn't actually been picked yet, but get on the masterclass so that you are first to know when it's happening. So, you guys, I hope this was helpful. I'm glad I was able to share this with you and I got this revelation today. I will see you guys tomorrow.